Hi everybody, it's me, Susan from Studio SG, where every single design is excellent, elevated, and downright exciting, y'all. I am so happy to be back with you guys again. I'm so happy to have you here with me. I'm actually walking around my backyard right now looking for inspiration, and looking up at the palm tree, I immediately came to the understanding I've got to do something Soho, I've got to do something boho. So y'all, that's where we're going this week. I have 5 different balloon colors that I'm going to use as my official installation. I'm going to share the details with regards to the color and the brands with you in the description box below, so please look for that. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already done so, hit that notification button so that every time, and I mean the bell, so that every time you get notified, you can join me on these different projects, okay? And then please, please, please like my video. If the content blesses you, helps you, uplifts you, elevates you in any way, shape, or form, please go ahead and hit that like button, okay? So like I said, 5 different colors, boho scheme. I'm going to infuse some natural elements from my yard, my front yard. I'm going to go pick some leaves and stuff. And then, of course, I'm going to use pampas grass, which is my, oh my God, my enemy, frenemy. It's a hot, flaming, amazing mess. Oh my gosh. Those of you who have ever used pampas grass, y'all know it gets everywhere, but it is so pretty. You can't stop using it. So yeah, I'm going to infuse some of that in my design as well. I am so grateful to have you guys following me, loving the content. So my question to you is, how much of what I know do you want to know? I struggle when I put these videos together because I'm like, man, 30-minute video, that seems kind of long. At least it's long for me. But, you know, I realize that some of y'all want to see content and really detailed content, and then others I'm not really sure. So just kind of let me know how deep you want me to go with these designs, and then I will edit my videos accordingly. Otherwise, I think this is going to be one of my shorter videos because I don't want you guys to have to watch all of the different, you know, the minutia to go through all that. I just want to get to the nitty gritty. So I think in this video, I'm not going to show you everything. So you probably won't be seeing me put my floral pieces together or whatever I pick up out my yard. But I do want you guys to at least get the gist of what I'm doing, okay? And enjoy the content. So thank you so much for tuning in. And again, this is Studio SG, and I am your girl, Susan. So y'all, just get ready to watch me work. So here you'll see me double stuffing all of my balloons. It is really important that when double stuffing balloons, you use a blunt object. That way you're not puncturing your inner or your outer balloon. To achieve this color, I used Woo Orange number Q02 and Hobby Lobby's orange balloons in 12 inches. I will also say that when assembling your duplets or putting 2 balloons together, you do not need to tie all 4 necks together. You simply reach into your balloons, you pull out the inner necks, and you connect those 2 together. That way, your fingers don't hurt and you're not adding extra stress onto your balloons. To achieve this beautiful pistachio green color, I combined Woo Green number Q06 and Hobby Lobby Holiday Green in 12 inches. To achieve this beautiful creamy beige color, simply combine White Sand by Woo and White Sand by Hobby Lobby. Oh, this evergreen is to die for. To achieve this amazing look, simply add your green Woo Q06 to your Hobby Lobby Holiday Green. These gold balloons were not double stuffed. They are so gorgeous they stand alone. They're from Woo Metallic Gold. Now I'm creating my clusters of 6 and 8 to assemble my garland. This for me is the most therapeutic part of the entire balloon assembly experience. Because it's so easy, because it's sort of the building blocks for the garland, and it just allows you to know that you've moved from the more, how should I say, challenging, tedious phase of blowing up balloons to almost getting there. So this for me is so much fun. You'll see me doing my little shimmy dance every now and then because it just feels good to put these clusters together. I do build them out in sizes of 6 and 8 because I feel like those are the most manageable sizes. And when I have backdrops that are not too large or too overstated, I try to go with a smaller cluster count. All right, guys, for the sake of comparison, I want you to see the difference between the double stuffed balloons and the non-double stuffed balloons. So here's the evergreen, not double stuffed. Here it is double stuffed. I don't know if you can see the difference. Not double stuffed and double stuffed. So you see the difference? Then we have the pistachio green, not double stuffed, and double stuffed. This peachy orange color, not double stuffed, double stuffed. See the difference? All right. We're just gonna keep working. I have a 7.2 foot round backdrop that I'm going to introduce to you guys now with the backdrop cover. So our full color scheme is gold and all of the colors that I just showed you. Okay, so this is a gold glitter, really cute backdrop cover. And we're just gonna start assembling our garland using 260s. And you've seen this process before, so that's not really what the tutorial is about. It's more about just kind of putting this kind of look together for you guys so you can kind of get a really good appreciation for a boho feel, all right? All right. So here you'll see me assembling my 260 chain so that I can finally assemble my garland. What I didn't show you, but will tell you now, is that I inadvertently started stringing clusters together one at a time. Instead of putting 2 evergreens together, 2 peach together, 2 pistachio greens together, and so on, I actually only put 1 cluster at a time. So I actually had to end up dismantling the entire garland and doing it again. That's my personal confession, just so that you know, yeah, your girl, I do make mistakes. I've tied 4 260s together, and now I am inserting them into the mouth of my spring clamps and attaching those spring clamps to my backdrop. The goal here is to attach my garland using the rubber band 260s so that they are strung around at least 2 balloons in each cluster. That way, if one balloon pops, I don't run the risk of having my garland come off of the backdrop because that one balloon is no longer engaged. So looking at this, I can definitely recall just having a little trouble putting this together. Because of the length of the garland, it's a bit difficult to control. Sometimes my goal is simply to, build the garland out a bit more lengthwise after I've attached it to my backdrop. But in this instance, I was really excited to see what that whole color combination would look like. So I wanted all my colors on the garland at once. I figured, hey, I'll just get on the ladder and work it out when I get up there. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So I remember when I started this process, and by process I mean just decorating, designing for events. I was 17 years old. I'm not 17 anymore. It's been quite a few years, but I've come a long way. And I'm really excited about the fact that I can just sort of share with you guys what I've learned over the years. So what I'm doing now is I'm attaching that black 260 balloon to my evergreen cluster because it's closer in color. That way, you won't readily see the 260s between the balloons if there is a gap. So just one tip, gap fillers are amazing for garlands when they come in the form of your 5-inch clusters or even using florals. And so in this design, I very much intend to use florals, not just to fill in gaps, but really to just accent the garland and the backdrop. So you'll see me using some natural pieces that I've retrieved from my front yard, my garden, if you will. And then of course I will intermix them or intersperse them with some artificial pieces as well. And it all makes for a really lovely, lovely look. Oh, one other confession. So you may not notice this readily, but what I did with my 5-inch pistachio green balloons, in double stuffing them, I actually had to use a different color. So yeah, it's a little off from the regular balloons in the cluster of that pistachio color, but it's not bad. It actually marries very well. So I'm not offended by how it looks. You guys tell me what you think. I really love feedback, so I really want to know just how much information you feel I should share with you so that you can learn as much as you can from these videos. And to be honest with you, I'm at a place in my life where I recognize the value of sharing. If you have thoughts on how I can improve, or if you have thoughts on just, anything you'd like to share with me that would help me to be a better balloon artist and event designer, I would love to hear that as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. Just keep watching me work. Cutting 260 balloons in half saves on cost and waste. 260 balloons have an incredible stretching capacity, so just using half to connect your 5-inch clusters is really an economic and sensible way to go. I'm feeling it now, y'all. Do you see those beads of sweat on my brow? Let me tell you something about these double stuffed balloons. They will put it on you. I tell you, they are tough, they are tight. You have to work extra hard to tie them and assemble them. So this is not for the faint of heart, but I enjoy it so much. I tell you right now, event designing, balloon designing, it's life. Every time I attempt to climb this stepladder, I do so with great caution. The other day, I used balloon shine and did not put a drop cloth on the ground. Ever since then, my living room floor has been a slip and slide adventure from God knows where. Don't do like your girl. Make sure whenever you use balloon shine or any other balloon shining product, lay your drop cloth down or you may fall down. Hi everyone, I am done, thank God. I love working with balloons, but I tell you, they are not easy. This is why we charge what we charge, because there's a lot of love and a lot of labor and time that goes into it, but it's worth it. If you agree with me, it is absolutely worth it. As I promised you, big, beautiful arches on both sides, short, tall, 5 different color schemes. All of these balloons have been double stuffed, okay? So know that these colors are actually not what came out of the box. They're what I created. All right, so we're looking at some pampas grass here and some natural foliage that I pulled in from my front yard. You've got an old baby sign back here, some natural greenery, some plastic greenery, all that stuff makes up this Soho design, and I hope that you can see how Soho this is. From the colors to the little accent pieces, you got the pampas grass here that cannot be denied. It is a hot, flaming, beautiful, sexy mess that I can't help but use. I'm drawn to it like a moth to a flame. Oh my God, it gets stuff all over my house, but how can you not use it because it's so pretty? I have, of course, my 7-foot backdrop and also this gold sequin backdrop cover that I actually got from Temu. So shout out to Temu. Y'all, in my last video, I had to tell it like it T.I. is, because Temu, that particular arch that I bought off of Temu was not popping at all, but everything that I buy from Temu almost always is. And so I've got to give mad props for this gold circular backdrop cover. And I will link that in the description box as well. So let me just help y'all see what I see, okay? I know you can't see everything, but I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. And hopefully I won't show you too many crazy things in the backdrop of all this, because I've got some Amazon boxes sitting at my door for several weeks now that I have not even begun to comb through or anything like that, because I don't have the time, but I most certainly will, because they are so absolutely beautiful. And I do intend to do an unboxing for you, okay? And so those videos are coming in. When I say those videos, I mean definitely more than one. Matter of fact, it's probably gonna be more than 10, because I have that many boxes to unbox. But you know, God is good. Thank God for the blessing. Not bragging, just telling you about the blessing. Okay, so in any case, this is what everything looks like. I hope you're getting a great view of it all. I have tried to, like I said, infuse or, you know, put in the natural greenery. This is from my yard. This is pampas grass, and then you see some plastic eucalyptus here. I'm not trying to hide anything, okay? You know, eucalyptus does not grow gold. So here we go. There's some gold eucalyptus there as well. And again, these fun colors. I love the double stuffing because it makes everything look so rich. But there you go. Okay, this is my last pan, I believe. You get to kind of see it all. I hope you didn't see my kitchen, but it doesn't matter. My kitchen is always pretty decent, nice looking. But that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, y'all. Now listen here, you know your girl. I'm gonna tell you the truth all day. Okay, I am thetruth.com. And the truth is, this project was fun. Soho, BOHO, I'm all about it. It's my roots. I live in Florida, but I'm from up north, and so Soho, you holler Soho, I'm there. Okay. In any case, I've had so much fun putting this together for you guys, and I really, really hope you enjoy it. And somebody's at my door, and I don't know why. But in any case, I am going to conclude the video here. Watch my videos. Please, please, please go back and watch those previous videos. If you like the content, like my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit that button so that every time I go live, you are notified, okay? Be blessed and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.